All right, this is my second attempt because apparently I couldn't get it to focus first time. This is what's left after I did a magnet swap in the little PRS SE Tim Mahoney that I was just fixing the nut on. I mentioned to some friends that I swapped the ceramic magnet for an Alnico magnet, which I've read is a common swap for the old PRS HFS pickups. I told a friend about it, and he said, well, how do you even do that? That sounds crazy. So I just want to show quick and dirty. This is an Alnico magnet from a Strat pickup, and I have the top marked so that I can use it to assess the polarity of pickups. So as you see, it sticks with the black up to the screw coil, the screw poles. And if I try to flip it around, it doesn't like that. So it wants to be Sharpie side up. So what you do to swap the magnet, and again, this is just like the chunks left over from multiple old pickups I had laying around. Any normal humbucker that's built, well, let's just say any G&B humbucker or any, say, DiMarzio or Duncan or whatever here in the States, has 4 screws that hold the coils to the base plate. Now that's a Golden Age base plate, which this wasn't a Golden Age pickup. I took that off some other pickup. It was just here as a demo. You can see the magnet I wrote on it, ceramic from HFS. All I did to swap the magnet is took an Alnico magnet from some cheap Asian-made humbucker I had laying around that I know for a fact was at Alnico 5. And sometimes if it's waxy like this, you can have to bust the wax free. But I basically took the screws off, the base plate off. I pulled the ceramic magnet out of the HFS, so pretend that this is the HFS. And then I put the Alnico from the other pickup in its place and arranged it and lined up the poles, blah, 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 blah. And then flipped it over and took my little Strat magnet and made sure that the polarity of the magnet was still the same. And then I carefully put it back together with the screws and put it back in the guitar. As for the tonal change, it's basically what you would expect. The G&B HFS is a 14.5K or so, kind of a vintage style humbucker, but kind of overwound, 43 gauge wire. And the ceramic magnet, with the ceramic magnet, it was kind of hot and dark, and it was just a bit much. It didn't blend particularly well with the neck pickup. Now with the Alnico in there, it kind of reminds me of a JB, Duncan JB, but not quite so hot. I might try to put an Alnico 2 in it, and then it would be somewhere along the lines of a Duncan Custom, which would be the kind of that EVH Van Halen 1, Van Halen 2 inspired kind of thing. But for now, Alnico 5 is great. The output level matches really well with the neck, the G&B, Korean-made neck pickup. It twangs better in the middle position. I'll probably do a partial bypass of the resistor on the humbucker, but for those who want to know how to do a magnet swap, there you go. You flip it over, you break the magnet free, you put the other magnet in it, you make sure you still have the magnetic polarity correct, and then put the base plate back on it with one hand, put the screws back in it, and you're in business. You may find on some of these that the base plate is soldered for shielding, and if you're gentle, you could just kind of flip that over without upsetting the rest of the works too much. You'll find if you use both hands, it's a lot easier than one hand while you're filming with a phone. So that's it. Good luck.